What is up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Click the link down below in the description. It's going to take you to RTLW's website where you can take a look at this Mistress of Flesh Arachi. That's right, if you run a Drukhari army and you like to have a Flesh Coven be a big part of your force, you can use this as a replacement alternative to the Haemonculus. It only comes in at $17, $16.99, and that means you're paying about half of what you would be paying for if you were to buy a Games Workshop clamshell character. And we'll take a look and compare it to the Games Workshop Haemonculus at the end of the video. But right here you can see you've got two different ways of building out this character. We're going to take a look at what she'll look like all built up in both configurations. So you've got those gas canisters, drug canisters, a choice of different hands, holding a head or a weapon, either a pistol or a rifle, and either having the bare head or the mask, as well as the bare breast or the open or the breastplate covering her chest. And you can see how the little tentacle things come together. I like that she has this weird Dr. Octopus looking tentacles coming out of the lower part of her abdomen, rather than the Mistress of Flesh Keseda, which we took a look at yesterday, which had just that creepy centipede tail appendage coming out. This one looks like it's being carried along by all these metal octopus legs. It just looks fantastic. So here's one option where she's got the creepy mask on. I think this is an interesting one to build. It's an interesting look because you can see no expression. You just see the eyes through the eye slits, and yet she's mostly machine, and the only soft fleshy bits are her womanly her womanly wiles, as Grumpy the dwarf would say, and the weird looking hands that are jutting out of her back. Now, if you go with this option, the maskless, bare, exposed face, then you could paint up her face. You could do some work on the skin tones, make her look very soft and feminine, or pale and creepy, and cover up that exposed chest. I think this is a good option to run as well. Really, you know what you could do is pick up two of these and then run them in both options. Both configurations look very interesting and different and unique. So if you do have two Haemonculus in your list, this would not be a bad way to run them. That creepy chopped off head she's holding there is, it's an interesting flourish, and then that little sickle she's got. So here we've got some shots, and you can take a look at how this model will look built up in the different configurations from different angles. And RTLW has some beautiful, high-quality stuff. And working with their other Voidborn Arena Gore Festival, their witch alternatives, I know that this resin that they use is smooth, it cleans up really well, it glues together really nicely, and it's just so well detailed, just packed with detail. You could see that you could see the side of her face and her head with the mask feature on. You can see her pointed ears. Without the mask, you've got those weird little implants on the side of her head. So like I said, packed with detail. RTLW's designs are just so interesting and evocative, and just really creative, the way that they compose the octopus legs to be prepping her up, holding her up, right, looming over the battlefield, over the heads of normal human-sized models. And these creepy arms and hands that hang up over her head, just weird, the weirdest looking appendages. And it's just a fantastic model. This is the last model that we're going to be taking a look at for the Voidborn Masters and Puppets bundle. And after seeing all of the models separately, I think there's such a beautiful composition of the range that I am really happy that I purchased it. So like I said, here is the Games Workshop Haemonculus in plastic. Here's Buffalo Bill, just very, very strange looking. And he runs at $29, I believe, from the Games Workshop website. But if you were to pick him up at the game store, like a brick and mortar game store, I think he's probably going to be marked up a little bit. I usually see them for like $35, $40 All right, here is one last look at the Arena Gore Festival. You've got the 2 Haemonculus at the top. In the center, you've got the flesh golems, which are alternatives for grotesques. You've got 2 units of 6 racks or flesh husks, which means you're going to be running a unit of 12. And right at the front there, the Big Daddy, creepy old man in a chair, the Urian Rackhearth alternative there, which you can either build in that crazy looking throne or levitating like Uriel Rackhearth from Games Workshop. And this is 18 figures in this bundle. So the link in the description is actually going to take you to either this Voidborn Masters and Puppets bundle or directly to this Mistress of Flesh Arachi. But if you were to look at the Masters and Puppets bundle, you're getting 18 figures for $180. And don't forget, if you do decide to get other miniatures, if you're looking at other ranges like the Orcs or the Imperium or the Chaos, and you build up enough of a shopping cart, you will get a 20% discount over your entire order if you order over $300. And if you order over $250, you'll get free shipping worldwide. This is one last look at the Mistress of Flesh, Arachi, and just in the interest of full disclosure, I am an affiliate of RTLW Miniatures, which means that any order you make through my links will earn me a small commission, and you would be supporting the studio and helping me out, which I greatly thank you for. So now that I've finally looked at everything that I'm going to be getting in the Voidborn Masters and Puppets bundle, we can start taking a look at the other items that I purchased. Again, I'm waiting to get all of them in the mail so I can do a proper unboxing for you guys once I get back home towards Sacramento area, out of the Bay Area where I'm currently at my in-laws' place. And I just can't wait to get my hands on these miniatures. RTLW makes such beautiful resin sculpts, and everything looks different and interesting and evocative. Like I said, their Arena Gore Festival witches and the succubus miniatures and the alternative for the Lilith Hesperax figure just are beautiful, beautiful miniatures. And I'm very happy that I found this company, and I'm super pleased and grateful to them for allowing me to become a part of their affiliates. So thanks for watching, guys. What do you think of this model in particular, the Mistress of Flesh Arachi? Is she something that you would consider adding to your Drukhari army, or maybe even starting a new one with a heavy focus on the flesh covens? For $17, I really think this high quality resin is the way to go for a single miniature. It's going to look great. I don't think anybody who runs Dark Eldar or Flesh Covens in your area is going to have a Haemonculus that looks quite like this. And there are a number of third-party companies out there that run different sculpts for alternatives for Warhammer 40k. None of them that I've found really stand up to the RTLW stuff. They're such a mixture of creepy and weird and sexy that when you take a look at the miniatures and the quality that you're getting, the products really speak for themselves. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button before you go. Join me on the Discord, and we'll see you in the next video. Latest, players!